Find the average value of the function on the given interval. The function is x times square root of 25 minus x squared on the interval 3, 5. So the formula for average value is, so function average, or you can write average value of f is given by, if we think this interval AB, this is 1 over length of the interval, and evaluate from a to b of this function. That is 1 over 5 minus 3, 2, and this is from 3 to 5. Function is x times square root of 25 minus x squared dx. Okay, we cannot multiply x into inside, or we cannot get rid of this square root. So we got a product here, and to evaluate this, we can use u-substitution. If that does not work, then needs to go for integration by parts. But look at the inside function, 25 minus x squared. Its derivative is negative 2x. We got x outside, and negative 2 can be managed. So this can be evaluated using u-substitution. So for let u be inside function, that is 25 minus x squared, then derivative with respect to x is negative 2x. Now we can solve for dx, just swap. So du over negative 2x is dx. Now we have two options. We can change these limits, because 3 and 5 in fact is hidden. These are x equals 3, x equals 5. We can change these limits in terms of new variable u, or we can simply integrate, back substitute u, then use 3, 5. So there are two ways to do it. Okay, so let me do with the x. I'm going to ignore the limits for now. That means 1/2. So I'm going to ignore the limits for now. X times square root of this is u, and dx is given by du over 2x. Then as you can see, x cancel. There should not be any x's left, only new variable and constants. That's it. Okay, and this minus 2x. This negative 2 can be pulled to the front, that's on the bottom. So negative 2 times 2, 4. So negative 1/4 inside is u, square root of u is same as u raised to 1/2. Now we can use the power rule to integrate. Negative 1/4 u raised to 1/2 is u raised to 1/2 plus 1 divided by same thing. Now when we integrate, this elongated s notation, integral is gone, du is also gone. Plus c is not needed because we have to evaluate these limits. So this is negative 1/4, 3/2 on the bottom. If we bring to the front, that's just 2/3. U is 25 minus x squared raised to 3/2. And we had limits x from 3 to 5. Now we can find that. Now the average value of the function is, okay, here we can simplify. 2 goes once, 2 goes twice. So negative 1/6 outside, and 25 minus x squared raised to 3/2, and we need to evaluate from 3 through 5. So that is negative 1/6. Plug in upper limit 5 here. 25 minus 5 squared, 25, 0 raised to 3/2 is 0, minus lower limit 3. 25 minus 3 squared, that's 9. 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 raised to 3/2. 16 raised to 3/2. 16 is 4 squared. So 4 cube, 64. If you enter this in your calculator, that's 64. That's negative 1/6 times 0 minus 64, negative 64. And then we can simplify. 2 goes 3 times, 2 goes 32 times, negative times negative positive. So the final answer is 32 over 3. Okay, that's without changing the limits. In fact, there is another way to do it to get the same answer. When we change into new variable u, we can also change these limits, then we don't have to back substitute. Okay, that means, let me do that as well. So let me erase where we integrate here, so I can continue. So we can change these limits in terms of variable u. So when x equals 3, we can do this. When x equals 3, that's lower limit. Okay, be careful. 3 is the lower limit. What is u? U is 25 minus 3 squared 9, that's 16. And when x equals 5, u is 25 minus 5 squared, that's 0. So x equals 3 is lower limit, then that becomes lower limit means 16 here. And 5 means 0. So that is 16, 0. Now we evaluate. In this case, we don't have to back substitute. 16, 0. Okay. So that is negative 1/4. 3 halves pull to the front, 2/3. Upper limit 0 raised to 3 halves, 0. Minus 16 raised to 3 halves. 16 raised to 3 halves, 4 squared, so it will be 64. Okay, and that is 2 goes once, 2 goes twice, negative 1 times 1, 6, negative 1, 6 times negative 64, negative times negative positive, 2 goes 3 times, 2 goes 32 times. Again, the answer is negative, negative, positive, 32/3. Final.